Hedgehogs is a room that we set up to help children with any kinds of issues at school that would stop them performing really to the best of their ability within the class.
Need somewhere that they can come to let off steam, if they want somewhere calm to sit, removing the barriers to learning. So if it's a problem with friendships or bereavement or parents splitting up, it's going to affect their work in class. So to come here and speak with us and to resolve those issues for them, that's why Hedgehogs is what it is.
Door is open to parents, staff, anyone really that wants to come in, carers, grandparents. We've spoke to anyone that affects that pupil's life that might be, whatever the issue might be, we will talk to anyone in here. If we can help, we will do.
We support, we go out, we work with other agencies to support the families, don't we?
And we do home visits as well, so it's not just within school. We'll go out and visit a child or a family within their home.
It does get very emotional, and sometimes we do take it personal, don't we? We can come in here and have a cry at some of our children. It makes us more determined to help them, doesn't it? Yeah,
it does. It does get emotional, but I think that's because
it could be just minor things to us like friendships, but to them it's a big issue, coming into school and not having any friends. So it does get emotional. We have children with bereavement, they come in and they want to come in here and cry. We sit and cry with them sometimes. Ruby is now in year 3, but a couple of years ago her dad died very suddenly, and she came to Hedgehogs for bereavement. She used to get upset and her teacher would give us a ring and say, Ruby needs some quality time on her own, can you do a session with her? And she would come and we would sit and have a cry, talk about Dad, talk about the things she loved about him. She would draw a picture, she would put I love my dad and the things she loved about him. What do you think of Hedgehogs?
I think it's good because I get to come here when I feel sad because my dad died.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? So, when do you feel sad about your dad?
Like, when I go to bed and I look up and just some random times, really.
You think he's in the sky, don't you?
Yeah. I was in nursery and reception. I used to draw pictures for him and take him home.
Okay. And what else did you used to do? What about his birthday or?
I used to make birthday cards for him, and we used to have this garden for him and we used to put him in there.
Okay. Do you feel a bit better now because of Hedgehogs or?
Yeah, I feel better because it's been quite a long time, but I'm still sad because I didn't get to see him for that many years. I do miss my dad lots, but important thing is that my family makes me happy.
Charlie Starling has been using Hedgehogs for about 2 years. He's had numerous one-to-one sessions with me. His parents split up about 3 years ago. Very messy divorce. Children caught up in the middle of it. Charlie very much blamed himself and it was his fault.
Yeah, well, my mum and dad split up and then I told my teacher and they said to come here and help me.
Okay. And what did you need help with?
Like sorting out the problems because my mum and dad were arguing.
And what kind of problems were they? Do you remember?
There were worries about what was going to happen to my mum and dad. I felt like it was my fault that my mum and dad split up.
And do you feel like that still?
No.
No. Whose fault was it?
My mum's and dad's.
And what did you want most of all?
My mum and dad to get back together.
Yeah. We had to talk about that, didn't we, and get you to realise it wasn't going to happen, was it? No. Right, Connor Preston, year 4, having issues with friendships. Him and Mom came in, both very, very upset. Mom was distraught that he's got no friends, nobody plays with him. What do you think of hedgehogs?
It's a place where you can come when you're upset, when you've been bullied. It's just saying. He used to kick me.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
It did a bit, but then it didn't. It made me feel sad and didn't want to come to school.
Daniel Swain, in year 5, was a new pupil to our school, came at the end of year 5, probably about July time. So really didn't have any friends, didn't really know anybody. Quite a quiet little boy really, had trouble making friends. We introduced to some people within his class, brought them in here, did some activities, got on really well. But then he started having problems with cyberbullying through the PlayStation. A couple of boys within his year, now in year 6, were saying really nasty words to him and telling him to do things to other people. What has hedgehogs done for you?
Well, I was having some trouble with someone on my gaming console that's in this school, and they helped me out with trying to sort it out.
What did they do?
They tried telling him that you're not what he shouldn't have, because he shouldn't have done it.
And what did this person do?
He was saying mean things to me.
Okay. Was it just him or a few?
Just him.
Just him. And what happened then?
He kept on saying different things, but then I came in.
How did you feel when he was doing
Quite
that?
annoyed.
Carl Jackson is a little boy in year 4, and he's got a medical condition where he's got a tumour on his spine. He has a brace, he has to use a wheelchair sometimes, but there's times where he can't go outside, he has trouble working up steps. So we talk with Mum a lot. Mum comes in and says he really needs to stay in today. So he will come into Hedgehogs, use us at break time, dinner time, to just come in with some friends and have a bit of fun. And that, you know, he's an ill little boy, and we might sit and just do some one-to-one sessions with him, how he's feeling. We've supported Macmillan through Kyle, so because he has a Macmillan nurse, so we support the family that way, and he just uses us if and when he needs to. How come you got involved in Hedgehogs? What has Hedgehogs done for you?
Because I've got a brace and I've got a tumour. I'm not very good at going up and down stairs and running around on the playground. So I came here with some of my friends, and they helped me up and down the stairs, and I played games here, and I found it really fun.
What else has Hedgehogs done for you? Do Mum come and speak to us, or?
Yeah, sometimes she does. She asks you how I'm doing there, and if I'm having some fun there.
You're part of
Yeah.
Macmillan. Do you have a Macmillan nurse come out?
I think so.
Yeah. And what have we done at Hedgehogs for Macmillan?
We do the coffee morning, and I help set it up.
Do you think Hedgehogs is beneficial? It's very beneficial. Yeah. And every school should have one.
Yeah, and I think more importantly, not only do we think it's beneficial, the staff and senior management here think it, and parents and pupils
And
think it's
governors.
yeah, everyone thinks it's beneficial.
Even Ofsted, when we had Ofsted last year,
Yeah.
they even spoke with us, didn't they, and said, you know, what a good unit it was.